My name is Ryan Edward Gray. I am a rising sophomore from McAdory High School. My motivational statement is, I find joy in every day, not because life is good, but because God is. I chose this statement because when you're going through things where you're having problems, you just have to lean on God and He'll work it out. In school, I attend SGA, football, and honor choir. After graduation, I would like to go to a Division I school and study business and also play in the NFL one day. And the song that I will be singing is Charlene by Anthony Hamilton.
My name is Cameron Rucker. I'm 16 years old and I am from Nashville, Tennessee. And I go to MLK Junior Magnet High School with a GPA of 3.16. I've been in the Capital League for about 3 years now, and Capital League it's provided me with a lot of opportunities, with connections into like what I want to do later in life. And one of my motivational terms is anything worth having is worth fighting for. And I'm fighting for a scholarship for baseball. If that doesn't work out, I'm thinking about culinary school since I'm good at that, and maybe something to do with computers. And this acceptance of this scholarship will help me decide and will make life easier from transitioning to high school to college in terms of what I want to do to be successful. And yeah, I appreciate this opportunity for this scholarship. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Kyle Klingskill. I'm 16 years old and a sophomore at Groves High School. This is my second year doing the Southfield Capital League organization. One motivational statement that inspires me is a quote from Winston Churchill. Success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. Myself and countless others can relate to this quote because it shows the true power to never give up, and it also shows that everything is also not handed to you. You have to define how much you want to accomplish your dreams and the courage that you put towards that. In the future, I plan to stay on track to accomplish my goals and to be in a place where I feel successful. I plan to go to an enjoyable, diverse, and entertaining college and strive for whatever I want to major in. Thanks, and have a great day.
My name is Aiden Laster, a man of service and leader for my community. But I wasn't always the man standing in front of you today. In fact, much of my upbringing was spent finding my identity as one of the only black students in a PWI. It took years to truly understand what blackness meant in my own regard, not a definition given by the white man or anyone else for that matter. A quote from Dr. King truly resonated with me. He stated, "There comes a time when one must take a position that is neither safe, nor politic, nor popular, but he must take it because his conscience tells him it's right." I eventually found a sense of belonging in organizations centered around the advancement of black youth. As president of my Capital League chapter, I felt fulfillment in aiding other black youth to find the same sense of community that I did. As I strive to emulate Dr. King as a young leader in my community, I realized that being black means supporting my community and guiding them to a haven of comfort and self-expression. In the future, my career goal is to become a corporate lawyer and in addition, remain a leader to the people I care about most.
My name is Alfonso Evans Jr., and I am a 12th grader at the Haverford School in Pennsylvania. One statement that means a lot to me is Proverbs 16:3. It says, "Commit to the Lord in whatever you do, and He will establish your goals and plans." So for me personally, I know that God will establish my goals and plans if I stay steadfast in Him. I have a lot of goals, especially because I am a musician, so I want to be able to write for people. I want to be able to perform. I want to be able to get out here, make my own music, create my music, and create it for others. But if I know that God has already set that plan out for me, and I stay committed to God, I know that my goals will come into fruition. Thank you.
My name is Ethan Bryant. I am an 11th grade student at Cranbrook Kingswood Upper School in Bloomfield Hills, Michigan. A quote, an inspirational quote that I always draw to is from Frederick Douglass: "If there is no struggle, there is no progress." For me, that means that to become a better person, to advance ideals, and to achieve, really, you have to struggle. You have to work for everything that you want in life. So I feel like Frederick Douglass's quote really does encompass that to a degree, so that way I'm able to know that I need to work or I need to be able to struggle in order to advance myself. In addition to that, things that I plan to do in the future are I plan to go to college to study political science, preferably at an HBCU, and then eventually work in politics and law in the future.
My name is Ricky Johnson. I'm a 12th grade senior at Walnut Hills High School, and a career aspiration of mine is to become a software engineer. A motivational quote I like to say is, everybody is a genius, but if you judge a fish on its ability to climb a tree, it'll go its whole life thinking it's stupid. This quote to me means to not compare yourself to others. When you compare yourself to others on different talents, you can make yourself seem less than. But if you stick to what you're good at, stick to what you want to master, what you want to perform, then you'll outshine the competition in your field.
My name is Austin Poindexter. I'm a rising senior computer information systems major hailing from the illustrious Alabama State University, the Beta Zeta chapter, Kappa Alpha Psi. A motivational statement that I use is, when times get rough, keep your head up. It's always a clear side ahead. The reason why I use this and understand this is because every time times get rough for me, if I give up, it's always a negative outcome. But rather than if I'm keeping pushing through and enjoying and learning the situation at hand, it's always going to be a clear path, a clear, more understanding path for me. And that's what keeps me to push through and do the positive outcomes that I always do as well. When it comes to my future plans, right now I'm interning for Alaska North Star Resources from out of Montgomery, Alabama, doing robotic process automations. I plan on hopefully applying a full-time job throughout them, or as well as doing graduate school after my days is over at Alabama State University as well.